Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Neysa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective. Watashi wa sta, kira, watashi wa sta.
I don't know the routine. I know you do this.
I know, it's like
You hit the 5 minute segment. Oh, my hands are this way. I'm doing Spider-Man.
Right.
Supposed to be this way?
Yeah, or the first when I go out, it's like a roll. And then you bring it up and down. This is how you know we over for.
Right. I kind of did the whole Spider-Man 5 minute segment.
And then
before they put their thumbs in.
There you go.
Because you know I know.
And do. Yes. Watashi wa sta.
Okay, let me fix my fingers. All right.
You got it?
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
40 plus over here.
We really are talking through TikTok trends.
Yeah. She came in the house talking about, do you know about so-and-so? I don't.
That's okay.
I've been busy. I've been at work. So, I've missed, I think all the trends this week. All the trends.
Yeah.
I've been news.
Okay.
Only. Mm-hmm. Work.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Yes.
And
pay the bills.
That's it.
Yeah.
Last month, which is 5 days ago, right? When the Olympics started.
Wait, hold on. We ain't tell them where to follow us. Follow us on all the platforms. We'll remind you at the end of the show. But last month, which was 5 days ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, we diving in.
I know, because we just get to talking.
We do.
And I'm happy to see you all the time.
Happy to see you. I love you. Yes.
But I know pineapple. Girl, my hair ain't doing nothing today. But I got a pineapple.
No, she look cute.
So
Neysa look cute in real life. Okay, go ahead. You are.
So anyway, when I was in Kentucky with my mom, I was watching a lot of the Olympics. Now I'm back. I done missed it all.
You fell off.
I fell off.
Okay.
So we gotta get to that a little bit later. But
Okay.
I fell off. So
All right.
yeah. So what you up to?
What have I done? Life. Not much has changed, I think, since the last time we recorded. My stomach's growling. I'm having a hot flash. But other than that, I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Work. Microaggressions. The usual.
Come on now. Come on now. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. How you gonna word it?
I'm gonna word this. I gotta.
We have jobs.
Because I have this 9 to 5, and I gotta keep because I got lights and car notes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
What?
Sometimes I think that every microaggression, for me, I have to check myself about my own biases. And is it a microaggression, or am I triggered from a past experience?
Yep.
Or is it something that just doesn't mesh with me personally?
Okay.
We all know Corporate Erin. Shout out to Corporate Erin.
Yes. Love her.
But when you meet someone that speaks like that in real life, and we all know how annoying Corporate Erin is. Yeah. The character Corporate Erin is designed to be annoying.
Yep.
However, it is based upon some real people. And sometimes you meet people and you're like, you the Corporate Erin. Do you know you the Corporate Erin?
Girl, they don't know. I don't think people know.
Because if I knew I was Corporate Erin, I would not want to be the Corporate Erin. I put some bass in my voice.
Say it with your chest.
But so I wonder sometimes if that's just me not meshing. I had an instance where at a employment location where there was a person who was brand new and annoyed the F out of me.
And they just got there.
Excuse me. And I had to stop myself, and I'm like, what is it?
Yeah. Is it you, them? What is
it? Then I realized it's our approach to inter-office communication and politics and all that. We're just different.
Yeah.
And so once we got on the same page, not even that she modified or even I modified, but it's the fact that I was able to recognize, it's not that I don't like you as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had a conversation about just, hey, woo, girl, you're talking to me.
Yes.
This is how I best respond. And she was like, Cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, bet.
Yeah.
And now, like, we've become friends and we've become cooler and all those things throughout, our careers. And so in the past, I would have been like, this bitch. But, really,
Yeah, I know. But you have to have the conversation.
Right. And I think that's just being grown. You know what I mean?
Growth.
Come on now.
True. Instead of being passive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, having those conversations.
And having them early.
Yes.
Something I still struggle with. I do hold stuff in and I'm like, okay, you need to just, and it's not a fear thing for me. It's just, is it worth, like I weigh things, like, is this battle worth it? Is it, because everything isn't worth, for me, a blow up or a discussion even. Some stuff just, okay,
let it rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that for me is like weighing my options.
It's also the mental calculus you have to do when weighing those options.
Girl.
Okay.
If I do this.
If I don't say anything, my pressure going to be high.
Girl.
And I'll be mad. And I'm going to have a horrible work experience a lot of days. Or I can let it go and act like it doesn't like me and hope that one day it really doesn't affect me anymore.
Right.
And I can just get over it.
Yep.
Or I can talk to her. But if I talk to her, she going to cry a little bit. And then she going to say, we're attacking her, bullying her. Because I've had that happen too.
Knows about that.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Then I got to be in the HR. And don't really have time to be in HR. I got this project due to explain myself.
Yeah.
Or is it worth a preemptive strike? Like how?
It's a lot. Yes.
Carry the one. Okay. How much money I got in the bank to say fuck this job? Oh, I ain't got that much.
No.
All right. So let me go back to the plant.
Yeah.
It's mental gymnastics and calculus.
It's a lot.
I feel like Simone Biles doing flips sometimes. Do you not?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Mental gymnastics.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard. It's tough.
Very much so. And it's in every profession, right?
Yeah.
There's always some things. I know teacher friends who are like, when you're calling home to a parent, what they gonna say? My baby don't do nothing wrong.
Parents,
why ain't you doing better?
yeah.
Why ain't the school? All these things. So it's like,
Yeah. It's something.
it's a lot.
It's a
a
lot. But we make it work.
We do. We do.
And I know we keep talking about Olympics.
Yes.
But
Hit it.
do we want to hit that?
Yes.
We'll hit that.
Hey, Kenny. Hey, Kenny.
Kung
hey,
Fu
Kenny.
Kenny, since
Hey,
she's
Kenny.
saying it. Kung Fu Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
I just like feel like I need to
Kenny, go.
pop like this man. Young
Chisel
man.
from granite. Marble.
Chiseled.
Chiseled is the word.
Beautiful.
He got cocoa butter.
He
moisturized.
Like the shea butter, like
Shea butter, baby.
that for me has been the highlight of the Olympics.
Yes.
This man, and there are several others, but like the eye candy is real in 2024 in Paris.
I don't remember seeing Kenny run. I remember seeing Kenny walk to the line.
Yeah.
I remember the close up.
Yeah.
I remember the beard line.
Oh my
I remember the
God.
Karate Kid headband.
Yes, Kung Fu Kenny.
Come on.
Bernard. Now he got a twin. The twin, that's fine.
But he's blessed and highly favored.
Amen.
He's just
Jesus.
no popular cup of tea.
Words.
There we go.
Yeah.
But Kenny though.
But also, I was chatting with Neysa earlier. I forget that these are, I don't want to say kids.
They're not.
We're
They're
over
grown.
40. They are grown.
They're grown.
But hey, yeah, they're in their 20s. They're in their 20s. And I know they can consent. And they're like,
They
Kenny
can.
is 25. But he don't look no 25. So when I look at him like Teddy P.
Turn off the lights.
I do.
Turn 'em off.
I'm like, ooh, this is a grown man. But I'm sure if I maybe had a conversation with him, I'd be like, yeah, you 25. You know what I mean? But looking at him, it's like, ooh.
He's talking about some Metro Boomin. I'd be like,
God did good.
right. Where your daddy at?
Right. Where
Are your parents together?
Yeah, but I know. But they're all, I forget that. That doesn't mean you can't look, but Kenny is one of our favorites to look at.
He is. He is.
He run track and field for those who don't know.
Yeah. There's been a lot of good moments though. Like,
Yeah.
and not just on the fine dude tip, but there's been, there are some.
they fine.
Yeah.
From all over the world.
There's also been a lot of funny moments.
Okay.
Like Mr. Penis, who hit
Mr. Penis?
the pole vaulter.
I didn't see him.
You didn't see that?
His dick was out.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm not sorry. What?
No, it wasn't out. So he's the one, he runs with the little pole. The
Right,
stick,
I know the
and then
pole
flips
vault,
over the
yeah.
thing. And so he did it, and his jump hit the pole, knocked the pole down. Now, he ain't getting no medal, but I'm sure his DMs is full.
Damn. I missed that highlight. Ooh, I'm going to have to go back and look.
He said, "Tink." I said, "Oh."
That's what he working with? All right.
You know his DMs are full.
Oh, absolutely.
He was like,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah.
I got excited. Yes, there are lots of highlights. We are not sports experts, so we are not going to break that down.
At
but
all.
we're going to break down who fine and who did a good job, Black excellence. We'll do all of it.
Come on, women's relay team.
Girl.
Did she just say, I'm going to levitate across this line? Like, is she in hyperdrive? Like,
they did so good.
The women's team.
The because sister's gonna work it out. We gonna get together. As always, we do what we need to do as a team. But the men, Kenny is still fine. How you mess up the first exchange? Now I'm not a track person. I don't run. Clearly, look at me. But it's the first, first. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just don't understand it.
The baton.
Yeah, I don't understand. Now, let me say this, though. I ain't on that stage.
We're not exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm on the
easy.
couch.
It's easy to
Right.
complain outside the club.
And there have been times in both of our lives, because you're a dancer, I'm a dancer,
Yeah.
where I've had it happen on stage, where things go left, and you're like, at practice, I had this cold.
Right.
And here in this moment, it's just, the winds aren't right. You know what I mean?
I've seen it with Alvin Ailey. An actual performance at TPAC, the dancer fell out of her pirouette. Professional dancer.
Yeah.
So it happened, to your point.
It happens,
Yeah.
I hate that happens on the Olympic stage, in front
I
of
know.
the world and all.
I hate it for them.
And not that this team, because this particular team was not the shit talking team,
No.
but there are some people who are shit talkers, and if you're gonna talk it, walk it like you talk it.
Walk it.
So and we're talking about Noah. For those who don't know,
Obviously.
Noah.
Yeah.
There's a certain bravado you have to be an Olympian.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think Sha'Carri, has some of that bravado.
Yeah, she does.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. She got humbled 4 years ago, and but she's here, and you can tell there's joy in her, and she's learned some lessons and matured.
Yeah. Yes.
Noah's still talking that mess. And he's talking mess like he in a rap battle. You know what I mean? And so
Not a rap.
but I mean, you know what I mean?
I know.
And so again, I give you some of that bravado. You have to.
Right. It's a
LeBron don't go on the court talking about, I hope I do good.
Exactly.
LeBron go on the court talking about, I'm that man.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will win. I will. Yeah.
You have to have that
You do.
mental fortitude to go out there and do that. But there's a fine line.
Yeah.
Between that bravado and cockiness.
Okay.
And it's the cockiness for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even as a communicator, he would be a risk for me as a brand deal.
Okay.
Okay. Is he one of the best? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But can I be assured that his cockiness will keep him a favorite, or will he not be beloved because of his cockiness?
Because of it, yeah.
Because let's not get it twisted. You have to be the best and likable.
You do.
That's
marketable.
Exactly. And so, or make your money on being the asshole.
Right. Yeah.
Which, if you want to play the villain role, I think sometimes it's a little shorter, and it becomes a GOP. But she's all full circle.
You caught that?
But but that's the villain role.
Yeah.
But if you really want to get, that long money, that long marketing, the Wheaties box money.
Oh, Wheaties.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I think that's a much more personable, likable. You can see that for even the marketing. I've seen several commercials, of course, with, different athletes. And I'm like, I don't even know who that is, but that's a great commercial. You know what I mean? So
it's how you and I have talked about before, like respectability politics.
Yeah.
I don't want to say struggle because that's not the right word, but with that, like you said, believing you really are the best. And I never, want to tell anybody, especially for me, black men, young black men, like you're less than, you're not, you know what I mean? But I am with you. And I did kind of find a challenge with my feelings, even being like, this kid is kind of annoying, but he's annoying to me because he reminds me sometimes of family. Like, you know what I mean? I love my nephews, but you know how kids get 20-year-olds.
Girl.
20-somethings, and you're like, oh, God, you're so annoying. I love you, but you a little annoying right now.
Right.
That's kind of where I am with him. I look at, to your point with Sha'Carri, she got humbled. And similar to Noah, yeah, you won the 100, but even Jamaica's contesting it now. I read an article on that. It wasn't like you didn't do the Usain. You ain't blow nobody out. Now, granted, I'm not there. I can't do what you do. But like, back it up. And I look to, the women, like Sydney, was there talking mess. Gabby. And they are like leading. Yeah. And they have the deals. They have but also, they're women.
I think there's something to be said, though, because women in sports aren't allowed to talk shit.
That's true.
We've seen that in the WNBA.
Yep.
All this hoopla against, good versus evil and Angel versus Caitlyn and all this stuff. And it's like, we just here to hoop.
Yeah.
And so when you hooping, you going to talk that mess a little bit. Which is part of the sport,
Yeah.
I did see a clip about a game, and it was not Caitlyn, it was Angel and another girl who were talking, and the ref comes over, and she was like, trying to stop them from conversing, and she was like, no, that's my girl. Yeah. Like, yes, I'm talking mess now, but we cool. Yeah. And after this, we gonna go, do what we do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that is the flip side of it. Yeah. I obviously root for Noah, but I'm kind of, he can be a little annoying. That's my truth. I'm like, shut up. Okay, we get it. How do you feel about him running with COVID?
Oh, you would ask me that.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no right or wrong in my opinion. Who am I to judge?
Right.
The Olympics is the Olympics. So I don't know necessarily he was wrong to run because he made it there. It's a lifelong dream. And this is something I struggle with. The problem that I had was kind of in the congratulatory, which you have to do after a race. But if there was a way for you to keep your distance or be like, nah, play, I'm cool, or I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know the right answer. I do. Yeah. I can't just say like, no, he shouldn't run, or I'm glad I don't know. You've made it all the way there. I can understand the thinking. Like, I'm at the Olympics. I'm about to run.
And no guarantee I'm going to be here for.
Exactly.
Right?
Sorry to those who he should. And it sucks that he did know before, though. And I saw him masked up and all of that. And protocols have changed from the CDC. They weren't what they were in 2020. Protocols are different. What are your symptoms? You know what I mean? I have to look at all of that. But him running, I can't say that I think he was wrong to run. I don't know.
I'm on the line.
Yeah,
I have such duality about it. Part of me was like, the same things you said. Yeah. It happens every 4 years. There's no guarantee you get another chance. Yeah. So you've trained your whole life for this moment. You've talked the shit.
Yeah.
You got to go do something.
That's the thing, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the same time, my concern isn't really even for him. My concern is for the other athletes.
Right.
This was one of your final two, events, but you put other people at risk, you know?
Yep.
And like, we've all been in offices. Like, I have a coworker right now who has COVID, And she obviously, her spouse had it, she has it, and so she's like, I'm going to work from home. She's like, I don't even feel bad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm going to work from home
Yeah,
out of respect for everybody else. You know what I mean? And so that to me is like, where's that respect for everybody else?
Excuse me.
You know?
I don't have it. Go ahead. Yeah.
'Cause I'm about to spray you with the Lysol.
I know.
About to get that Lysol on you.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I thought about that because he hugged Kenny, and I was like, "Don't hug him." We didn't know then, but still,
But he knew
but he knew exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my mom recently had a little runny nose and didn't go to her own sister's birthday party, you know? And she was just like,
Yeah. You don't.
you know, I don't want to make,
You
I
don't
don't know
wanna
what this
risk it.
is. I don't want to
Yeah.
risk it.
Yeah.
We at a certain age,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That part. Yeah.
You can't be rolling the dice.
No, I'm with you. I'm on the line. I feel like it's a little bit selfish on his part, but again,
Yeah.
we're not in his shoes. I don't know the right answer.
That is true.
I really don't.
That is true. So, LA
Yeah.
28.
All right.
If you get to go,
If I get to go.
what would the sports you want to see? What would be
Swimming, because hopefully my nephew will be there. That's my big one. I'm going to be all on the camera. I'm going to be with Snoop. What?
I ain't mad at it. I'm not
Snoop
mad
going
at
to be
it.
sitting with us. Like, yes, Snoop. You can come too.
All right. I'm gonna have my Ralph Lauren jacket
Taylor
on.
can come. They live out there. Come on. Like, and I'm
Right.
putting everybody on the game. Like,
Come on now.
These are the colors. We got these shirts if you want them.
The colors are red, white, and blue. Let's stick to that.
We're gonna add a little
razzle dazzle,
little sparkle.
something. But the colors are red, white, and blue. This one is some hot pink. Like, wah-ha. Well, we ain't gonna do
Add a little ding ding like you knew. Ding ding.
a little glitter.
Yes. So swimming.
Okay.
Of course, track and field. I feel like black people like. I mean, that's where we are. Let's just be honest. Track and field for sure. Gymnastics.
Yeah.
I'd be open to some other just sports, like fencing. I mean, I'd be open. For me, I'd really have to.
I
look
don't
at
want
the
a quiet
schedule.
sport. That's what
That's
I don't
true.
want. I don't want a quiet sport. I
That's
gotta
true.
be polite and
I'd be.
want that.
You know what? I like beach volleyball.
okay.
They'd be playing music. You know.
Yeah.
At the beach.
Yeah.
So-
Especially in LA, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Where are you going?
Track.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
We'll see you in
Yes,
4 years.
basketball.
Kenny. Oh yeah, but I forget about basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a time.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great one. Gymnastics, of course. I guess swimming now too. That wasn't high on my list, but
She's coming
But
to
I'll be
swimming.
there.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that'll be a really good time. I'm excited about it being here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know why. I guess I don't. I fondly remember Atlanta. Like I was in Atlanta, but I
Right.
fondly remember.
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Even with all the chaos.
I know.
I fondly. You know what though?
What?
I actually fondly remember the chaos.
Okay.
Because I was trying to be a journalist. And I remember seeing Diane Sawyer,
Yeah.
who's from Louisville,
Come.
with her glasses on and no makeup, and her button-up shirt and blue jeans. I'm like, it was serious. She outside with no makeup on.
it's serious?
It's serious.
Yes. Yeah.
They said, come on from dinner right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And she had to come on. I was like, I was so excited about it.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
yeah.
I know bad things happen, but I was,
No, I know.
I was
But
excited
Atlanta
about
was
it.
still, yeah. It was a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's
Yeah.
just so very interesting. So I am looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that traffic. LA traffic bad right now. Right now.
Where we staying?
They need to do like
I'm still,
Omaha.
like, right there.
Omaha got good traffic.
We ain't going to Omaha.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm sure
They can use
do.
a little boost of the economy, a little Omaha. You know what I mean?
Stimulation.
Right, exactly.
As going to LA.
Girl, that's right.
what I'll
It
be in
is.
LA.
It is.
Can we talk about breaking? I'm highly upset. I feel a way, one, that is in the Olympics. I don't know who vouched for. As someone who is a hip hop head,
How did breaking make it in before ballet?
Come on.
I just don't see that as an Olympic sport.
I don't either.
It is an art.
It is.
I don't see it as a sport.
Yeah.
So go ahead though.
All of it is just very upsetting to me. That's a long story short. Like,
Why?
it's the whole the vibe of it for me. It's been, what's the word? Diluted. Now, I wasn't there in the 70s when it started. The late 70s, 80s. I wasn't there. But you couldn't tell me when I was little I wasn't breakdancing in my mama's living room. So, I just culturally, and I think about the word gatekeeping comes to mind. I know we talk, don't gatekeep. But some stuff I feel like it's okay to gatekeep. I don't know, depending on what it is. But I wasn't pleased. I wasn't happy. I'm watching it. I'm like, why does a girl from Lithuania have on a do-rag? Like, why? What are you? I'm not understanding. The DJs were whack to me. What is this music? Who are the judges? Do you have an OG? Crazy Legs is still very much alive. Like, there are people who started this stuff that are alive. Because I was looking, I'm like, who are the judges? Who are these people? How are they judging this? Girl, you would think I was a B-girl. But I go hard for hip-hop, and it just really bothered me. And then Australia, are you serious? Right? Did you see it? Mm-mm. Girl, I don't know what Australia was doing, but it wasn't breaking. It wasn't. And it just really, it disheartened me.
I need to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't happy.
Ooh, this is a deep. This is a cultural discussion, though, right? More than an art form discussion. So, okay, let's break it down.
You break it.
Let's break it down. No, I'm gonna ask the questions, and this is the breakdown. But okay, you talk about. Okay, let me clarify. Let me set the stage for y'all. I'm from Kentucky.
Yes.
I am obviously over 40. When I grew up in Kentucky, you were black, white, or other. Mm-hmm. And the other was everybody who wasn't black or white.
Right.
You could be Latino, you could be Asian, you could be whatever else. You just fall into the other. You could be biracial. You still in the other.
Yeah.
It was 3 categories. That was it.
Yeah.
My husband grew up in L.A.
He did.
You know? Mm-hmm. I have friends who are from New York who grew up with a much more diverse palette and a much more expansive view of community than I had, right? Mm-hmm. So when I think about hip hop, I think of it as a black art form solely, rooted in Black America. Mm-hmm. Friends from New York, though, see it more as a diaspora experience, rooted in brown people. Because this goes back to nuance with Kamala's background too.
Yes,
it all comes full circle. Yeah. But so when I think about that, I think about people who have Caribbean roots or Puerto Rican people who were still very much part of the culture and the formation of hip hop.
They were.
Yeah. When I think about LA, I think about our Latino brothers and sisters from Mexico, and also the Filipino community that is also part of that brown melting pot out there that have also embraced and transformed the art, of hip hop as a whole. Yeah. From all the facets, from the rap, from the clothing, from the dancing. Yeah. So then I think about the expansiveness of it. Okay, we have these melting pots, and as hip hop has grown up, it has evolved and, changed. Yeah. Even in people, my old folk like us be like, I don't like this mumble rap, what they're saying, blah, blah, blah. Is it still hip hop? Is it not? How do we define it? Who gets to gatekeep it? Who gets to have the final say? So it's hard to say that. So when I hear you what you say about on the world stage, and I'm like, I don't know how that seed was planted. Yeah. I don't know are you cosplaying hip hop? Sure. Is like, because you see in Japan,
right?
There's a very big cholo culture.
Absolutely.
But is it offensive?
There you go. I don't know.
Or is it celebratory?
Yeah, right. And I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. But
all the questions, no answers.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just wish, again, it's the world stage. If we're going to bring it there, bring the world's best. Like, I'm looking.
Okay, Noah. Oh. Is that not what he said?
Listen, go back and watch Australia. You understand?
I understand. I get what you're saying.
But I guess. And maybe I'm looking for like dance. I'm looking for a whole vibe because that's what I'm used to seeing. People in the crowd, they weren't kind of rocking. So the DJ is not rocking. So people are just, and it's new. So I understand that.
But there are other dance competitions. Yeah. Out there right now.
True.
That we all see the viral pieces on TikTok. Yeah. So I'm like, where are they? Why weren't they at the table? Because to me, and based upon what you said, and again, I ain't seen it, so I recognize that. But based upon what we've seen from other hip hop dance competitions that are very much in existence right now, like the Red Bull has one, and, other things. Yeah. It is we're all circling the stage, right? And when you do something high, we're all like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's not the Olympics.
You feel the pulse of it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so what you're saying is this is movement without soul.
Yes.
It's soulless.
Yeah. And there were a couple, and all I saw were the B girls, just a handful, and then I had to turn it off. I really did. I was like, I can't do this.
Okay.
I can't. I'm like, it ain't giving.
You want the rhythm and not the blues?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay.
Listen to you. Yes.
I mean, you know.
So, good try, but I'm okay if it's not invited back. Isn't this a one-time only thing too? I could be wrong. I feel like I heard that somewhere. I don't know that it will be a continuation. It could be.
And no shade to those who are out there doing it and evolving it and doing whatever. Right. But it's just like,
yeah, for the Olympics. The cool part, they had Snoop come out and bang the stick. I don't know if you've seen it when they start the events. Yeah. So they had Snoop come and do that, and then he was doing his little dun, dun, dun.
Come on, you better see Walt.
But outside of that, I was like, I guess.
Snoop gonna bang that stick for $500 a day.
Hello. We love
That's
Snoop.
the rumor, that Snoop is getting $500K a day.
Good.
Now, I ain't seen the contract.
Right.
But
he
you better get your bag.
Doing it for free. Exactly.
Right. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think it is so, like your grandmama said, just keep living.
Yes.
Because I'm like, murder was the case.
You better I'd be so happy Calvin Brodus is still alive.
Girl.
Like every time I see him, I'd be like, I'm so happy.
And he a vibe.
He is.
Like,
he a granddaddy.
He don't like what he been through.
He does not.
And I'm just like, he is just
I love him.
Great in this role. Yeah. And seeing the evolution of his brand. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. We love Snoop. We love
He's a vibe.
Snoop. He really is.
Who would have thought we'd see Ice-T playing a cop for 1,000 seasons?
Hello. Did you see Coco Gauff got Snoop, like the pin, they trade pins? And so there's a video of Coco. This is how I felt really old, because Coco was thanking him just in the video. But she goes, "Thank you, Mr. Snoop." I was like, oh, she done called him Mr. Snoop. She got manners. Her mama is
right.
But
he is Mr. Snoop to her.
But I was like, oh, Mr. Snoop, we old.
I don't know why she acting like that. My kids call her Miss Faye.
They do. I know. I'm the cool auntie, though. Anyways.
My kids call all my friends Miss So-and-so.
They do. I know, but I just, seeing it there. I'm like, Mr. Snoop. She said, thank you, Mr. Snoop. That's adorable. Manners.
It's a good time.
Yes.
Who else is having a good time? It's Flavor Flav.
I know. Flavor Flav is 65 years old. Like, he almost 70. You better go.
He's having a great time.
And helping
people.
The team. Yeah. Yep.
Like, I want to see your investment portfolio. No shade, no tea.
Yeah.
People play Flav like he's dumb because of the character that he is. Mm-hmm. But
yeah,
that man ain't dumb.
William Drayton is not dumb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did not know he played all the instruments. I did not know that.
He's I know because we see Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav,
Yeah.
And Safari and all that,
I know. I want to give props to the field events. Yes, we love track. We see people run. And I say that, real talk, I had an epiphany. When I was in 7th grade, I threw shot put. It was because I wasn't a runner. I couldn't, that just wasn't my thing. And I was forced into shot put, but I automatically had a complex because I'm the bigger kid. And I'm like, why can't I do the running stuff? And I talked to my mom about this. I wished I had someone to look at like we have now in those events. Because I may have kept going. I may have still stopped. But you know what I mean? I didn't have a black woman throwing this big metal ball to be like, wow, I can keep going.
I forget her name. She had the mask on and the sunglasses.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was another woman who with the... Go ahead.
She's
non-binary.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's non-binary.
Yeah.
Well, they are non-binary. Yeah. But and there was another... there's a black woman who... I forget the discus or something like that. And I'm just like... Wow, like, and even the long, like all of those things that, in my opinion, don't get as much shine, obviously, as the 100 meters and all of that. But I want to shout them out. Like, they are bigger women, but they got muscle. They're strong. They're thick. They're, you know what I mean? And I'm like,
yep.
I just wonder. Sometimes I wonder if I had that to look at, would I have kept going? Because I literally did. I did some track meets, but I'm throwing this thing and I'm like, I don't really want to do this. Like, just being honest. Like, this is weird. I got to throw a metal ball.
You weren't committed.
I wasn't, because I felt forced into it. So, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, two things. First is... I was at my mom's house, and we watched that for the men. And I was like, how do the little spin thing? And so then I'm in the house trying it, and my mom was like, if you bust your tail in this house, we're not going back to the hospital. Yeah. So that was, I was trying, though. Number two is the fact of no shade, no tea. Don't be in the comments, okay?
Okay, keep it cute.
I'm going to say what I say, but...
Don't come for us.
Right.
All right.
I feel like Shock Putt at that point in time was the flag girl of the majorettes.
We know how you feel about the flag girl.
I don't feel away with the flag girls.
They couldn't make majorettes, so they was some flag girl. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's everybody's true. Some people love to twirl the flag, and that's their ministry.
It is. They do it at church, too.
They do. Flags for Christ. Jesus Christ. But
can't stand you. Yes. Okay. Continue.
I just feel like sometimes,
yes,
because of body type, we force it.
Absolutely.
And I am one who does that. And I had to check me the other day. I saw a group of cheerleaders, and I forget which school it was. It was some HBCU. And I looked, and I was, every cheerleader nowadays has a half shirt on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do.
And I was like, some of y'all ain't been in the gym. And then I had to back myself up and was like, they cheering. Like, does it matter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that my own thing?
Yeah.
And it obviously is, because right now anybody can wear a half shirt. I don't always, personally, I'll be honest, I don't always agree with it because I hold myself to such a horrible high standard. Don't say that over there.
Yes.
I do. But at the same time, I'm like, if you out there cheering and doing the things and you doing all the jumps and the tricks and all that stuff, cheer on, you know?
Yeah.
But I had to catch my own, unpack that in my own
You're doing the work. I know. That's hard for you.
Yeah,
right? It is.
Ain't it though?
It is.
Ain't it though? But
yeah.
I be trying.
I was looking at weightlifting even. And for me, like now in my evolution in the gym, I love weights. I want to be strong. Like that's dope to me to see, like, especially in the Olympics, these women lifting, and I'm like, yes. I'm just, strength looks different on everybody. Health looks different, all of that. But to see that now for me is just really amazing. And I just want to shout out the field events.
Oh, yeah.
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 Because they train just as hard.
They do. Their regiment's crazy.
And without the backing a lot of times.
Yep.
There are a lot of Olympic sports.
Yes.
And there are only like 6 that get real shine in sponsorships. I mean, it's more than 6, but
No, yeah.
So a lot of people are paying out of pocket. A lot of families are contributing. A lot of people's families can't even come watch them perform,
Correct.
because you just can't afford all of it, Paris ain't cheap.
No.
Paris ain't cheap in the surge market price. It ain't cheap.
Hello. That part. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we didn't talk about our boy. It's 2 Quincy's. We'll talk about both of them. But the one with the grill from Kansas City, Missouri, who came back to win gold. I know you saw that one, right?
I don't know.
You didn't see that? Okay. He was running. It was track. You would have known if you saw a legit grill, top and bottom, gold teeth. Doesn't ring a bell. I forget which, was it the 400? I forget the race. I don't want to misspeak.
I saw...
There are memes about it now. They're like, if what is it? If I'm gonna be late, but I'm coming was a person.
Seen it. Saw that one.
Okay,
yes.
That's him.
Okay.
That's him.
Yes.
He was like in 4th. And he... So I watched it and I'm like... His face to me was someone really... I said, I imagine that's how I would look if I really was running for my life. Because I won't be running any other time. But truly, when we say if somebody chasing us, if you go back and watch it and see his face, I'm like, that's how I would look if I was really running for my life.
Yeah.
Like, you not gonna get me today.
Yeah. I don't think I saw his race because I remember, but there have been several races people have been in 4th place.
Yeah,
and I've come on around, and I'm calling it like it's a damn derby. I'm at the house like, all right, this is before I came back, of course. But I was like, okay, mama, look, she in 4th place. It's so and so, but she coming up. Oh, she done passed her. Like, it was real derby-esque in my house, and I was calling it.
It's in your blood.
Like, it is.
Yes,
like the horse races. I was in there.
And then there's a 16-year-old, which we all were like, y'all better not say nothing about this baby. I don't know if he's like comments were like, what you won't do is talk about this 16-year-old child, 16-year-old child.
All you got to do is say congratulations. That's all thing you got to say.
You ain't even at the
baseline.
So
congratulations. You got the outfit and everything.
Exactly.
So
you hating outside the club,
right?
On a kid.
Oh, don't be hating on no children now. That's not right.
Yeah, we don't play that.
The other thing I want to talk about is go back to what you said about bodies being different.
Yeah,
we've seen the rugby player pop off about people saying that she's a certain size. We've seen them call other players who are big and bulkier, masculine, or whatever else. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, be quiet.
Like, shut your mouth.
And shout out to Imani. She won. I'm not saying it right. She won gold.
She did.
For boxing. Shout out
to her. She did. So she was like, I ain't got to say shit. I'm just going here and beat y'all asses.
I'm gonna show you.
And then this is and I am a woman. I saw that too. I was like, oh. She's like, now that I put this all to rest.
Yeah.
With the skills.
What about it? Yeah.
Next question. Yeah. I was like, I ain't mad at you.
That part.
I'm not mad at you. I think that's the thing that we have to, and I do a really good job most days.
You're human.
Most days.
You're allowed.
Of you get to be you, right?
Yeah.
I think it hurts my feelings to see other people getting taught like that because I am so hard on me. But I'm just like, these chicks are doing the thing.
Girl, I'm telling you.
All the things. And not just in the sports. I think sometimes you have to give us grace for those who aren't doing the sports.
Yeah.
Because we're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
All the things.
All of them. Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, people be so hard on a woman's form.
Yeah.
Yes, they can be hard on men, but that is 20% of all the things that we go through.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just 20%.
Yeah.
And it's like, let people just be bodies. Nobody said nothing about the shot put dude. Talk about he too big.
Sure didn't.
You know?
Yeah, it's true. They didn't.
And that dude right there, this is his 4th Olympics. I'm like, you out here just throwing balls every day. Like, for 16 years.
Whew, that's...
To stay stopping your game for 16 years?
That's a lot. That says a lot.
You know?
Yes.
Ain't no way.
Yep.
I mean, maybe there is a way. But I just think about the fact of... the shortened lifespan of a lot of careers because of your body just breaks down.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like, hard on your body.
Yeah. I'm like...
And you have to hurl that sucker through the air. It's not a light.
Yeah.
It's not light, I can tell you. And they throwing like far. I'm like, woo, strength.
It's something to be seen.
Yeah.
It's something to be seen.
I feel like this is our Olympic recap. We have other things to talk about.
But I don't think we're going to go to them today. We can leave it at the Olympics.
Can we leave it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, last thing.
Yes, hit it.
With all that's going on in the world, because people always like, black people don't even want to be here in the U.S. and they should go back. We talked about that last time. Like, where do you want us to go to? But I do think it's funny how come Olympics time, we all like,
Man, we are.
USA. Now, It's only really Summer Olympics. We don't really rock with winter that much. Winter ain't that
unless there's like a standout or somebody we know about.
A standout black person. Let's be
Black
clear.
person.
Yeah.
Black person.
Yeah.
But then I feel like we cheer for them. Yeah.
But the Olympics, I think, Summer Olympics are a time where we're all like, we in this.
Exactly.
But I think some Olympics are black as hell too, so that's why. But yeah, we are definitely in there cheering on.
We are people of the sun. That is why.
Yes. Yeah. But I think that's quite funny seeing us and watching sports we don't normally watch.
Hello.
There was a meme of this guy watching, I think it was rowing, and he was in his room watching rowing, and by the end, he had like 2 Lysol cans and was rowing with them. I was like, we cheering on stuff that we don't know nothing about.
Oh my gosh.
So it's
Which is cool. You learn something.
It expands your horizon.
Yeah, it does.
You know? I didn't go to an Ivy League school with a rowing team, but I get to see it, and you know, for some child that might spark, I want to try that.
Absolutely.
You know? So it's great. It is great, and I love the love that being shown even with Olympians from other countries.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
The South Korea to North Korea picture is obviously going to be great. Now I don't know how North Korea going to react to that when they get back to the house, but you know, I hope it goes well for them.
I have the defect.
Go, girl, go.
Kill Barishnikov.
Right. White Knights.
Yes.
Girl, I love that movie.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. We on a tangent.
Sorry, my bad.
R.I.P. Gregory Hines.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
sorry.
But it's a good time. So
It is.
in the comments when this show posts, please let us know what sport were you watching and what sport do you want to see in LA 28.
And what sport did you try in your house when nobody was looking?
Shot put.
I'll show you how to do it.
Well, show me in the backyard.
Just get it right here in your neck.
I'm gonna look at the tennis balls.
And you turn, throw. See, my vertigo is...
That's the thing for me. How I spot. Like, I can spot when I'm doing a pirouette.
But
the turn. My mom was like, "Don't you break my TV?" And I'm like, "I'm not." So
we gonna aim for the Senior Olympics.
No, let's get the tripod. Let's go out in the backyard and do it.
All right, Neysa said it on camera, although she could edit that part out. But
I can't come to edit the show. So my little monkey, you ain't gonna see it. But we're gonna go try it.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of the Go Ladies podcast.
I don't know if you're singing rock.
I know the way I'm
or if you're rocking. Or are you rocking the mic?
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Where can they follow us? You can't say bye.
I can say bye.
You ain't say where to follow us. Your turn. Ding, ding. You never said it. I said it at the top. Rock that mic.
Come on, segue. Anyway, you can find us on all, as my voice leaves, you can find us on all the podcast platforms. We are on Spotify, iTunes. You can follow us, of course, because you want to see the show on YouTube. So check us out there as well. And then, of course, follow our social, Myriad, that is me, and
the Fifi _CEO.
Boom, bam, boom. So check us out. All right. Bye.
Bye.